how's it going? Very bored, so I thought I'd pop online and have a chat with you all. Oh, praise God. The title is amazing. I'm not so sure about it being amazing. I'm very bored, so give me a second there. I can't read. I believe that's Arabic, so if you're writing Arabic, can you guys see me? Can you hear me? Hopefully you can. It lags. The stream is... Yeah, it might be super laggy because I'm using hotel internet, so... Is it back now? Hello? You have a fever and a sore throat. I can hear you, but I can't see you. Can you see me now? Would you rather a horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses? That's funny. Yeah, so stuck in a hotel in Montreal, not really doing much, kind of bored. So snowy. We had a big snow. Haven't really had much to do. Kind of just taking it easy. Still getting that tank. Yeah, eventually I will be. One day. Still saving up for it. Thanks, Heavy Stormtrooper. I appreciate that. A hill running video again. I don't know. Probably do another video in the future, but not right now. How was Disney? Disney was good. Disney was a lot of fun. So hey, Cody, doing good, man. How you doing? Buy an old Soviet tank. Wow. Hey, Rudy. First time I've jumped on one of these. So how do I? So how do, pal? It's doing good, man. How are you doing? Did those typhoons make any moves? I don't know what you mean by that. Makes you look like a front man for what? Welcome to my province, Matty. Well, thank you, Spectral. Drink water and eat food. Good for you. Yes, indeed. Do any more Battlefront missions from way back? Like Star Wars Battlefront? No. No, I am not. No. When was the last time I shaved? About a week ago, I think. I got rid of the beard. I was done. Had enough of it. Needed to change. Nope, haven't hit any bars, and I probably won't be. I don't have the interest this weekend to go have any kind of drinks. It's probably going to take it easy. Yeah, the beard disappeared. Yes, it's a WT. I'm part of the Canadian Armed Forces. Hey, Clint, ex-Navy. Nice. Drinking age of Canada, 18. Such a good boy. No, Star Wars vehicles do not get me in what you're saying. Do you have any teens in your unit? Yeah, we do have some. Things kind of crazy. The guy that went on a rampage. Charlie's at home. I have to say, make me want to have to get a tat. Yeah, they're a bit of an addiction. Number one question that everybody asks. Well, there's three questions that everybody asks. What do I have to do to get ready for the army? What's your favorite tank? And is the Bob Semple your favorite tank? It's always the same questions every time. What's your favorite vehicle? Do you like the Abrams or the Armada? Droid control ship on Genesis. Have you ever tried for Royal Marines or SPS? No, I have not. That's Canadian mob life compared to back here. I've done a video on it, so you can go check that out if you want. The song at the beginning of the video is If I Were Alone Tonight by Danny Olson. Sticky a piece of hair there. Hey, Steph. Don't be super chatting me. No super chats. Don't be super chatting me. But thank you. You didn't have to do that. Buy one of those Leopard 2Cs that they can't seem to be able to get rid of. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. And it's not the Leopard 2s they're getting rid of, it's the Leopard 1s. Hey, tank driver, welcome. What are the training areas like in Canada? Cold, big. You look wrecked, son. I don't know, I'm out of sorts. Kind of grouchy. Don't know why. Just, maybe it's because I'm away from home. I don't know, it's just all sorts of stuff. Just not feeling at my peak right now, let's just put it that way. Montreal boredom, just like boredom. Yeah, I guess. We had a big snowstorm the last couple of days, really horrible. I took one of my colleagues to the airport this morning. It was pretty gross driving there, so it seems to be clearing up now. They look after the roads pretty good here in Montreal, so have a Snickers, Matt. You're not you when you're hungry. Yeah, I guess. I've had a good breakfast though. We got a buffet here, so why are you in a hotel? I'm here for work. I'm doing some work here in Montreal for my civilian job, so here for the weekend, and then the week I just came here on Wednesday. I came back from Disney on Tuesday, and then came in Wednesday to Montreal, and I'll leave here on Thursday. So you have Quebec poutine. I hate poutine, really. I hate it. It's gross. Like, it's gross. Hotel tour? No. I guess I could kind of give you a tour. There's my hotel room. Hotel room. Yeah, that's my hotel room. Pretty lame. Are you much into Rainbow Six Siege? I'm not. I don't play it. I have it, but I don't play it. Hub crawl. Collab with Prince Harry. Yeah, I guess he wants to move to Canada. It's kind of different. I cannot speak any French. At all. I can literally say like several words, that's about it. So. No, it won't hinder your chances purposely. It won't hinder it at all. While the travel lately, man, just been busy. A lot going on right now in my career and my life, so it's been kind of dotting all over the place. I'd like to get home, settle back down, get back into a routine, see my dog, start making videos again. Just sometimes you got things going on. You gotta do what's important, right? The important things. But right now I'm just all out of sorts. So, thoughts on the new Tempest fighter? We can't really call it new. We can't really call it a fighter yet. It's a concept, but it's pretty cool. Hey Malcolm, thank you for welcoming me to Montreal. I'm sure Charlie missed you. I think he does, but he's just being a real pain in the butt lately. In fact, a good friend of mine who's actually watching this stream was very kind to look after Charlie. So big shout out and thanks to him. He knows who he is. Um, yeah, much appreciated for that gentleman for doing so. I will be compensating him for his duty, so to speak. But yeah, for me and the rest of the fam jam, we're very happy that we had someone who we could trust to look after our family members. So it's very, very kind of him to do so. Like I said, he's watching the stream, he knows who he is. But thank you for looking after my pup. What's your opinion on the AK-12? I don't know enough about it, so I can't really place an opinion on it. Great perspective you brought to us, Matt. Well, thank you, PC. With a thumbnail like that, why not be an Instagram model? I don't think I could ever be an Instagram model. I get sent to alert for hating on Canadian food. That's funny. How's Montreal? It's okay. I mean, it's been cold. We've had a massive snowstorm the last couple of days, so been trying to just keep out the cold, really, and not have to travel, because driving on the roads is nasty. They're clearing it pretty good now, though, so. Hey, Ruben. Have you brought a snowmobile yet? No, I'm not into that kind of stuff. I don't do, like, quadding and snowmobiling and that sort of thing. It's cold as hell, yeah. It is pretty cold in Montreal right now. What's the most realistic military game? There's a lot of realistic military games out there, but I don't have a preference for which one is the most. I'm not a Habs fan. I don't follow hockey. I'm actually in Montreal, an Edmonton Oilers fan, if anything. But what's the temperature like out there? I think right now it's like minus 21, something like that. It's pretty cold. But with the wind, because we have quite a bit of wind here too, it gets pretty gnarly. The hotel's been overtaken by a bunch of freaking kids. The hotel I'm staying at has like this massive centralized tunnel thing that all the rooms connect to, and they're chucking things, tennis balls, and it's been like brats. I'm just like, oh, I lose my mind. Boredom Conflict, yeah, it's a pretty good game. Played any squad? I haven't played anything at all. I haven't done any gaming, any video creation. I haven't done anything. I'm traveling, busy with work and vacation with family and stuff. So obviously, you guys know I went to Disney there, so that was fun. But other than that, I haven't really done anything. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you like the A10? 9, 8.5. What's your opinion on NATO? I'm not really allowed to speak about that, so I can't really talk about it. Hey, you're in my hometown. There you go, man. Montreal all the way. Favorite Call of Duty game? I don't really have a favorite, honestly. I really don't. Hello, Jazz Flute. Hello, J41GO. And hello, Chuck Boris. Cool name, by the way. How badly do you want to sleep? I would love to sleep. I could sleep all day, like legit. But I need to do something, and this seemed like a good idea to come talk to you guys for a little bit, so. Because there's nothing else I really want to do. I'd rather just be on my own and chill than anything else, so. Hello, Meg Hannah Bain. Matt, have you ever thought about using Airsoft as a training live combat system? Yes, it would be cool, but I don't think it would be, I don't think it'd be the greatest option if someone was to take a ball bearing to the eye or whatever. Hey, Sledge and his hammer. Go eat poutine while you're in Montreal. Yeah, I don't know. Not a big poutine fan. Any tips for ruck marches? Start small, lightweights. Get used to your boots first. There's no point even starting ruck marches if you can't wear your boots proficiently and without getting blisters and stuff. So I would encourage you to go on boot runs and long distance walks with the boots that you're going to ruck march in first. Start really low key, and then progressively add things. So put on the pack with nothing in it. Do the walks again. Get used to your straps. Make sure they're all attached to you firmly and adjusted to you correctly. This is the biggest mistake everybody makes when they go on ruck marches. They first start doing ruck marches, is they do not adjust their strapping to their rucks properly or their packs. I know a lot of troops going through basic training we did basic training for a year at Harrogate. So, some of these kids are just destroying their backs and again, like blisters on their shoulders almost because they just haven't adjusted their strapping correctly. The great thing about the Canadian rucksack or Canadian Army rucksack is it's very versatile, it's very customizable, you can change it up quite easily. The British Army ones were not when I had them, and I really liked the short back Bergens that we had in the British Army. But the Canadian rucks are huge. They need to be because we carry a lot of heavy winter gear, and we need the volume inside the packs to carry all that stuff. But there's so many different configurations. But if you don't set that stuff up correctly, you can really do yourself some damage. So start small, check your pack works, and eventually just start adding more weight until you feel comfortable. Once you feel comfortable taking on that weight, you can start actually adding weights that are a little less comfortable that are increasing your tolerance to doing ruck marches. But the key really is don't overdo it. Don't be a hero. You're just going to cause yourself major issues. Just take your time. Don't rush. Don't get ahead of yourself. It's just not worth it. You can really hurt yourself doing pack marches really, really badly if you don't do it correctly. So, and I've seen a lot of PTIs and endurance training leaders when I was in the British Army pushing troops a little too hard on ruck marches that just aren't quite ready for it yet. So, give me 2 seconds, guys. Sorry. Little punk ass kids are annoying me, so I didn't say anything, but they're just like literally charging down the halls and like just being little brats. And I was a kid too once and did the same thing, but I also had the adults that shouted at me to say, switch the on. So, hey CK16, welcome, buddy. How's it going for you today? Who would win a dogfight, an ATR and SG-25? Probably SG-25. I mean, they both have capabilities of air-to-air missile for dogfighting. The SG-25 has a little bit more maneuverability than the A-10, I think, does too. So neither can dogfight. They're not designed to dogfight. But how much do Canadian rucks weigh on a training march? Hard to say. Never done a full weighed pack march before with the Canadian Armed Forces. Did a lot with the British Army, but I don't know, probably about 50 pounds. Oh, we're just gonna boot someone out here. There we go. See you, pal. The sound is barking up. 35 pounds. Yeah, that's probably pretty light overall. How's Montreal? Bismarck, it's okay, man. Yeah, it's a little snowy, a little cold. I don't really want to do anything today, so I've kind of just taken it easy and chilling out inside. So I meant breaking. Have you seen 1917? Yes, I have. It's a great movie. It's a great movie. You would love Charlotte and see. It's getting too expensive though. Interesting. Hello, Cornelius Pendragon. Fish. That's funny. Why are you in Montreal? I'm here for work. I'm doing some work here. I was tempted to even drive down to one of the museums here, but it just wasn't feeling it. So the sound was breaking up. I'm sorry, it shouldn't have been. Evan, you got lots of options, man. You just got to kind of keep up with your studies for now, and eventually you'll get used to it. Yes, this is my brigade patch, my old brigade patch, 7th Armoured Brigade, Desert Rats. Thank you, Custard the Pipe Cat. Good day to you too also, sir. Presumably Australian, so hope you weren't affected by the fires there in Australia. Please, Matt, don't stop making videos. I'm not going to stop making videos, but I certainly don't have much motivation nowadays, recently. Just my mojo is slowly decreasing, whether it be YouTube or other outside influences. Just hitting a bit of a brick wall right now. So miss basically all of your live streams. Good to finally catch one of your videos. Oh, thanks, Mr. Fisher. Glad you enjoy the content. We love you, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. You know, I love you guys too. You're a big supporter in me continuing to make my content and do what I do. So, but I think sometimes you just kind of hit a wall, not with just YouTube, but just in life. So, hello, Yellow King. P320 or Glock 19. I wouldn't know because I've never used the Glock 19, but I would certainly not be a big fan of the SIGs. Because I've used the P226 before. Wasn't a big fan at all. Do you know what multi-crew is the most successful? You make it as successful as you want to make it. I mean, that's kind of a redundant question. You really have to make it what you want, right? Don't give up, that's Miss YouTube. Yeah, it's not that I'm going to give up. It's just, I don't know, kicks you in the teeth sometimes, you know? Matt, don't let YouTube decide to bring you down. YouTube won't make me feel they're not enough of a problem. You know, I'm used to YouTube, you know? I'm used to them burning me. I don't know. There's just times where you just have that slump and you just kind of like, yeah, just need to, I don't know, recharge my batteries or something. Do you want to get a notebook? You would not have to hold the phone during the stream. That's true. I need to get a laptop, I think. Will there ever be electric tanks? Not in my lifetime, I don't think. Maybe one day. I did a video on it if you want to go check that out. Did you ever come close to the enemy? It must have been emotional killing for real. It's such a silly question to ask, but if PewDiePie needs a break, I think he definitely needs a break. Well, I mean, he's on another level. He's got like a lot going on with his YouTube, but I expect the rapture of the church to leave me behind. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. Hope your troubles pass soon, bud. You make good content. I'm glad you're in Canada. Well, thank you. That means a lot. Do each of your tattoos have a meaning? Or no, they do have meanings. Who the hell gives you 100 dislikes? What's that? Who the hell gives you video that although people are paying this really bugging me? People will always give dislikes, man. It's just that's what YouTube's about. People dislike things just for disliking them, right? You know, people will hit the dislike button just for the sake of it. Thank you so much, Zisafil Medonono. I'm sorry, I'm brutally killing your name right now. Sifasil Madondo. Hey Matt, the Todd's Workshop YouTube channel's been hacked, stolen. Yeah, I've heard about that. I mean, I don't really have the ability to spread the word. I think my channel isn't big enough to spread the word, but you know, there you go, guys. Thank you for the donation to share that. There's nothing I can do. You know, if it was my channel, no one would be able to do anything anyway. So it sucks. It's just sucky. How do you feel about the UN peacekeepers? I don't think I'm allowed to talk about that, so I'm just not. Just gonna play it safe. UN is. Oh, Sabeda. If he told us he would have to kill us. That's all good. It's sunny out now. Hopefully the snow will melt off pretty good. Sorry, boys, that's classified. It's funny. US military is putting the A-10 out of service. Should the RAF buy the surplus ones? No, that would be silly. It would make no sense for them to do that. What did you think of the Super Bowl halftime show? Didn't watch it. I was in Disney. I watched a little tiny piece of it. I have no idea. I have no interest in football. So, do I watch Letterkenny? I used to. I don't watch it anymore. Um, just got bored of the show. It's a good show. It's almost like Trailer Park Boys. I kind of got bored of that too. I was they would. Sorry, I can't understand that sentence. I'm trying. But what was your favorite part of Disney World? I didn't go to Disney World. I went to Disneyland, which is in California. Um, I went to Disneyland, California Adventure, which is the other side of the parks. I really enjoyed the Incredible coaster, the Incredibles movie coaster. That was a lot of fun. Really, really fun. Have you heard of Andy Frisella in the MFCEO project? I have not. No. Yeah, good old Anaheim. Yeah, it was a good time. I had fun. A little overwhelming for me. My anxiety was kicking on pretty good. Looking after my two little girls and the huge crowds of people was like, but and I hate traveling. I used to love traveling. I hate it now. Uh, I think once you start growing up and you realize more stuff, and you're like, I don't want to be traveling around. I served in four artillery regiments, South Africa from 86. Do I have any questions? No, really. Thank you for your service and your beak. Um, yeah, that's pretty cool though. Will you ever live stream jumping out of a plane? No, I will not be doing that. I'm not allowed to talk about that crazy Canuck, unfortunately. How much mental math do you need in the artillery? You do need to be fairly good at your mental arithmetic. I am not, which is the irony as to why I chose the artillery to join as a trade. My mathematical skills are terrible. Um, but, you know, math is a big part of the artillery. So you need to, if you want to be in certain parts of the artillery, certain trades in the artillery, hey, Mark, you need to definitely keep up to date with your math. Who is the funniest military YouTuber in my opinion? Matt Best is pretty good. Combat Veteran's pretty good, and so's Donut Operator. I guess he's sort of a military veteran. Donut Operator, and then who else we got? Terminal Lance. They had a fantastic channel until they stopped making videos. They were probably my favorite comedian, military comedian channel. Veteran TV is good. Vet TV is good with Donnie and his team. Um, who else? I know I'm missing one. I'm forgetting his name. Angry. Shit. What's his name? I forgot his name. Yeah, I watched Donut Operator. Angry Cops. That's it. Angry Cops. He's probably one of my favorites at the moment. He's pretty good. He's huge. He's growing so fast. It's incredible. Why does math matter in the artillery? Mathematics matters in the artillery because the artillery uses algorithms, or not algorithms, but we use calculations to predict our angles and trajectories and velocities of projectiles to hit where we want them to hit. And to do that, it takes some complex calculations and tables and distances and specific fuse settings and all sorts of stuff that you have to consider to be able to fire the guns accurately on target. So, yeah. Does artillery factor paralysis affect? Yes, it does affect. So for all those flat earthers that want to join the artillery, you're going to be sadly mistaken in your procedure. You need to, for sure, especially with larger projectiles traveling further distance, the paralysis effect definitely affects the projectile. And if you don't know what the paralysis effect is, guys, it is the rotation of the Earth affecting the projectile being off target. So you have to compensate for when you're firing. So if you're firing something that's 20 kilometers away, when you fire the projectile from the barrel, by the time the projectile hits the floor, or hits whatever you're hitting, in that 20 kilometers of travel distance, the Earth has rotated from where it originally left from. So you have to compensate for that distance that changed. So it's, yeah. The artillery is actually very digital, but you have to remember that the digital age always has to be backed up by the analog and the manual age. We can't just rely upon everything being electronic. So we in the artillery learn how to use everything standard as a manual system, i.e. normal old school ways of doing things, bearings and angles, collimeters, lining things up, making sure everything's all good with your numbers, and then firing. Nowadays, there is technology that allows it to be automated or to use digital systems. As accurate, as great as they are, they fail, and we always have to have the ability to go back to the old school way of doing things. So, it's not always a good thing having everything digitalized. So, do you own any guns with? No, I do not. Aren't your arms hurting when you're holding a camera like that? Yes, it is, but it's the only way of holding it. I say lay on the bed, and that would be super awkward. Does that mean? I don't know. Does that mean if I want to be on artillery, I have to do add math? You need to know math, basic mathematics. Yes, you would be hard pressed to go through your career without knowing basic math. I would have made you in muzzle brake and shot class. That's cool, man. No, I only have 223 rifles right now. Hey, Charles, welcome. It's sunny. Get some warmth. What has your experience with depression been like? You trying to say I'm depressed there, Daniel? It's quite the statement. I'm leaving for Marine Corps boot camp tomorrow. Good for you, Eric. Good luck, buddy. Stack a bunch of books is hard. I could, but I don't have books, so. Have you ever been a soldier? I still am a soldier. What thread are your 223 barrels? I have no idea. Like, my thread, like, my rifling thread is 1 in 7 twists. So I guess none of you guys have ever had to suffer through an additional mathematics class. I mean, when you go on certain courses, for instance, if you're going on like a command post tech, you will be doing a lot of math, and you will need to study for it. So, I love your channel. I don't know if this has been asked before a gazillion times. Could you tell me what the music is in your video? Kyla, or Kyla. It is If I Lose Myself Tonight by Danny Olson. Should just like make a video dedicated to, hey, if anyone wants to know what my song is, this is it. And it's not my song, it's produced by someone else. Lisa Mangle's 416 Barrett best ever. I don't know, I've never used a Barrett before. Actually, that's a lie. I have used a 50 cal Barrett before. My perspective is everyone gets at it at some point, so fine. Yeah, man, like, everybody gets depressed. It's the society we're human, but everybody deals with it differently. I don't think I particularly want to portray it the way I deal with depression so much on a live stream to internet peoples. But, we all have our own ways of dealing with it. Some better than others, for sure. I'd imagine heaps of trigonometry and messing around with... Yeah, I mean, not massive amounts of trigonometry. I haven't done CP Tech, and I don't want to do CP Tech because I hate math. I do not want to be in a CP doing tables and math. I'd rather be on the gun line or in recce or anywhere but having to deal with math. It's just not where I'm at. So yeah. I can't put a suppressor on the end of my rifle. We're not allowed suppressors here in Canada, so. Is the army mostly posh boys and village idiots? If you say so, then sure. I feel the same about paperwork. Yeah, I joined the army and the artillery to blow stuff up, not to, eventually math will catch up to me. That's what happens. The further you go up in the artillery, things change, but yeah. You wouldn't be defenseless if you channel. Do a cyber warfare video. No, not gonna do it. I don't know anything about it, so there's not much point in me doing it. What are your thoughts on getting Trufant's airfield base on Corona Hospital? I don't know what you mean by that. Since you're a veteran, are you allowed to have pistols even though they are illegal in Canada? I mean, I'm allowed to buy them, but you can't just carry them around. What do people think of the Australian military? I have a big respect for them, for sure. So right now I'm a bombardier, which is a corporal in relevance to, I guess, normal trade rank equivalent. Of course, the meme is that bombardiers hate being called corporals. I just couldn't care less. Thanks for all you do. Thank you, Jeffrey. I appreciate that very much. Math isn't hard. For me, it is. I'm like mathematically dyslexic. Like legit, though. If you had the choice to choose SBS or SRR, would you pick? Probably SRR because I'm not great with the sea. I'm not a big ocean fan. Well, Canada creates their own space force. Will you join it? Probably. I'll join the space force and go. Actually, I watched that Astra. Is it Astra something with Brad Pitt the other day? It's a really weird movie. Really wasn't into it. Did not impress me at all for a Brad Pitt movie, which is he normally pulls out some pretty good movies, especially with what seemed to be quite a large budget movie like that. It was not impressive at all. I was kind of shocked how bad it was. So literally every Sam I've ever known have always been insane at math. Ad Astra, yeah, that's it. Ad Astra. It was really it was not amazing. It was not. That's just my opinion. It was dry. It was very dry. It had no true. The movie was weird. It was just a weird. Yeah, didn't make any sense to me. We should start a petition for the Space Force to build a Star Destroyer. Interstellar was a good movie, though. I really enjoyed it. Matt, where's Sheldrake when you need him? So you can. He got an owie, actually. Yeah, Sheldrake got hurt a little bit at his work, so. Yeah, I know it will lag. I'm using hotel internet, so that's probably why it's gonna lag. Have I watched Midway? No, but I've heard really good things. Is Canada a nice place? Yes, Canada is awesome. Hence why I moved here. Hotel Wi-Fi is crap. Yeah, it really is. It's terrible. We'll be getting a movie review channel soon. No, I'm not getting more copyright strikes from some big movie corporation that didn't like the fact that I talked about their movie on my channel. Hello, Misty77. Welcome. French-Canadian maintenance. Hey, Matt, Cayman Regiment continues to grow. Also has a new wiki page. Cool, man. Do you think there's a future... The future is super guns? I don't know what super guns are, to be honest with you, so... Yeah, I know. I know. Super duper plasma gun. Chuck Norris Arma 3. You'll see a lot of Arma 3 footage that I've played in the past. It's not that Arma 3 is new to me. I've played it a lot in the past. Hey Matt, how was experiencing? Feels like when you're at Disney. What? I don't know what you mean by that, Mr. Chief. Where did the beard go? It got cut off, man. I had enough of it. It was driving me nuts. It got to a point where it was too thick, which was shocking to me. I'd never had my beard that thick before, but I'd had enough, so I had to go. Anyway, folks, I think I might go have a little nap. Maybe do another live stream later on. So if you want to join me on a little live stream later, then we can do another one. And if not, well, then have a wonderful rest of your weekend. But I'm going to go have a little snooze, maybe even some lunch. And yeah, that's it. So I'll catch you around on the next one, folks. Maybe see you later on this afternoon. All the best, folks. Bye-bye.